Yo, what's up everyone? Trayman1 here and we're back with another Pokemon Sun and Moon anime review, guys. Today we're going to be talking about the newest episode, episode 82, the episode where Royale Satoshi makes his debut. Guys, this episode was simply a really great episode developing Ash's Torracat. Ash's Torracat got the downside within the Ulu Ulu arc, but we got this episode here to give Torracat the justice that Torracat deserves. So I'll go ahead and get right into the summary and then give my thoughts on this episode. The episode began with Ash and Burnett at home watching the Mask Royale battle against this guy named Mr. Elect. And basically, I was confused at first because I thought this Electivire that Mr. Elect had was the same Electivire that Borgan had, but apparently I was wrong. This is a different Electivire. But basically, during the battle, we see that Mr. Elect is cheating basically with other Pokemon jumping in the battle and basically stopping the Mask Royale and Incineroar from using their attacks. Torracat and Ash noticed this as well, and they're just like, yeah, that's not fair. This shouldn't be happening and stuff. But basically, the Mask Royale and Incineroar still overcame the cheating in this battle. Kukui ended up coming home later that evening, and basically, he did the enjoy, and Burnett was like, oh man, you sound just like the Mask Royale, and Kukui's trying to cover up, oh no, I just like the Mask Royale a lot. Basically, the next day ends up coming around, and everyone ends up going to the Royale Dome to go see the Mask Royale battle, and yeah, everyone is having a good time. Also, I forgot to mention that earlier we seen all the classmates watching the Mask Royale on TV. Lana and Mallow were actually already there though, so that was pretty cool to see that they were in the stands. I know Lana's a huge fan of the Mask Royale, so it makes sense why they were there. Basically, while they're watching the first battle, is with the trainer, the Primarina trainer and the Decidueye trainer end up returning. So we get to see those trainers again. And Kukui tries to sneak off because he knows his battle is next. And Burnett's like, where are you going? He's like, oh, just gotta go get some snacks and gotta go to the restroom and all that stuff. It was hilarious seeing Kukui trying to run backstage, change into his Mask Royale outfit. It was basically calling Incineroar. And he actually made it on time, but barely made it. We can see when he gets on the stage, ready to battle, that he's exhausted. And I'm surprised nobody was questioning it. Why is Kukui leaving? Why is Kukui always leaving every time the Mask Royale's around? But nobody noticed this. I guess, yeah, they're just so focused on the battle and all, so it makes sense. As the battle's taking underway, we get to see that the Pokemon are cheating once again, where it's like a 4v1. And basically, this was supposed to be, I believe, a 1v1 battle, or maybe just a 1v4, but still, the fact that they're all cheating and there's more Pokemon in the ring than there should be still makes it like unfair that they're doing this. This is where Ash's Torracat jumps in and stops Magmotor from basically finishing off Incineroar. Now this next scene really got me because Borgan came back, but the way he came in, he literally drove inside of the ring. I'm looking like, what the heck? How did you even get the car through the door? And nobody noticed. It was so crazy to see him drive on into the ring. But basically, things end up going down, and then they decide to have this like tag battle theme. Basically, Ash and the Mask Royale versus Borgan and all his other basically crew members. Backstage, the Mask Royale actually gives Ash a mask and says, you will be known as Royale Satoshi. And I really did love this scene so much because it was a really nice bond moment between Ash and Kukui. Even though Ash doesn't know that the Mask Royale is Kukui, it's still very nice to see that Kukui is looking out for Ash like this. Like, Kukui's been looking out for Ash through this whole series, and I really do love the bond that these two characters have throughout the series. And I can't wait to see their bond grow more. But let's go ahead and finish off this summary. Ash and Kukui have the tag battle. Torracat ends up learning revenge and ends up taking down both Electivire and Magmotor. But then that's when Boragon brings out a Pangoro after the battle's over, trying to cheat. And Kukui and Ash basically take him down with ease. Also, we got to see the return of the Darkest Lariat Z-move. I forgot what it was called. But Kukui was not playing. He didn't only hit the Pokemon, but the trainers as well. He went all out. And basically, Ash and Kukui ended up winning fair and square. What I really did enjoy about this episode the most was the tag battle. I like the concept of it. So basically, like, they would tag in, basically. So Incineroar would come out and fight a little bit, then take a break and tag out and let Ash's Torracat come out and fight. And I really did like the concept of this. Like, it was a back and forth. So, like, one Pokemon could get some more rest while the other one goes out. And, yeah, basically, Ash and Kukui really did have a great bond in this episode. It was really nice to see Torracat learn a new move in this episode, and a really good one too, because I know Incineroar's speed is like very slow, so a lot of Pokemon may be faster than this. So it will be like Torracat gets, or Incineroar, when it evolves into an Incineroar, it'll get hit a lot and then use Revenge to knock him out. Sort of like how Lycanroc's counter is to some extent. But yeah, I really do like that Torracat is learning a fire type move, a fighting type move, because right at the moment it knew only fire type and normal type moves. So seeing it get a fighting type move will really help it out in the future when it's, he faces off against other trainers. Professor Burnett's character was very enjoyable throughout this whole episode, especially considering the fact that she doesn't know that Kukui's the Mask Royale, and it's just hilarious how she was just wondering, what's going on with Kukui in the Mask Royale? Even in the ending scene, Kukui comes with a whole bunch of snacks, like, oh, I missed all the fights, even though he was actually here the whole time. But it's just hilarious to see Kukui, like, acting like, oh, I missed the fights, I missed the battles and everything. But everyone's questioning, what's going on with Kukui? I believe that maybe in the episode where Torracat evolves into a Incineroar, I believe that'll be in another Battle Royale episode. I think that's when he'll reveal who he is to the world. And that'll be a very interesting moment. I also love the scene where Lily just gets fired up at the end, like, oh, the Battle Royale. So it's just like, hey, we may even see Lily battle in the Battle Royale soon. I would really love that, especially since she has now the ICMZ. Like, I would really love to see Lily get some, basically, battles in. It would be really cool to see Lily grow stronger as a character, her and Vulpix. I also like the role that Lana and Kiawe played in this episode as well. Basically, what happened was that when Boregon and his crew was cheating once again, Lana and Kiawe had Marowak and Popplio use some attacks, basically, on the cheating Pokemon so that it could be a fair fight. And cheating or not, Ash and Kukui probably still would have won either way because they were overpowering these Pokemon by a lot throughout the whole battle. Also, seeing Ash do his battle cry again was simply amazing because I remember the first time we seen this back in the episode where Litten evolved into Torracat. It was very funny. So I'm guessing that this is gonna be like a trend where Ash just gives out this loud scream every time something big is about to happen with Torracat or Incineroar when the time comes, of course. Overall, I really did enjoy this episode, and I really do hope that we get more episodes where Ash and Kukui battle together or battle against each other, because the two episodes that we got with the Mask Royale were very, touching in some way. With the first one, Kukui's telling Ash, you need more work. Ash saying, I know, we got a lot of work to do. And he's pointing out basically hey, we got to get stronger if we want to become great. Become greater in a Pokemon Master. And here, basically, where Ash is helping Kukui out and basically, once again, learning from Kukui through these experiences. It's really amazing how Sun and Moon got to pull, a great bond between Ash and Kukui throughout the whole series. And I really do want to see more of it. Overall, I really did enjoy the battles. I love that Torracat has learned a new move. And, yeah, surprisingly, all Ash's Pokemon in Sun and Moon has learned a new move within the past 10 episodes, except Poipo, I guess you could say, but yeah, it's still pretty cool. It's Poipo. Poipo's still pretty early on in the series. But yeah, thank you all for watching. In the comment section down below, let me know what you guys thought of this episode. I really did enjoy it a lot. It was a very great episode in my opinion. Thank you all for watching. I hope y'all enjoy. Trayman1. Peace out.